Hello, everybody. We're gonna play some King of the Hill, Despots game. We're gonna do a couple runs here. We're gonna try and do my best to place okay. No promises, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try and do good, decent. I'm in 13th right now, which is actually way better than I expected. How many people are in here right now? We're at 103 people in Grandmaster. So it's the cutoff for getting demoted is right here. 52. So if we can stay above 52nd, I think we're good there. I think I probably could get away without doing any more runs for the rest of the season, and I'll stay in Grandmaster, which is pretty cool. Even though it doesn't mean a ton to me. I never expect to get first place, but it is what it is. We're gonna go in. We're gonna do a run. I'm actually kind of started here. I was screwing around last night, trying out some funky stuff. Hey, what's going on, Hose? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Oh, wee! I don't see you here very often. We'll do, we'll put on the tank and we'll just go for a walk here. Do I think I can get through this without... Nah, I'll play it safe for this run. Hope you're doing well, Hose. The lighting in here is going to be funky too, guys, by the way, throughout the stream. Don't mind me. The sun is coming and going as I stream. Probably do health, actually. Probably gonna run Tricksters. Because, see, I was listening to a podcast, came over to YouTube to watch something different and saw you were live. Life's been okay, man. It's hectic right now because the it's not the teachers union, but the support staff. So education assistants, secretaries, custodians, everybody like that works at the school, they're on strike right now. So it's a bit hectic. My wife is home though, so she's upstairs with my daughter right now. But okay, we'll take that. Despots go burr in terms of stream numbers. Sometimes the last couple streams, Plague, there's been a drop off, and I blame the slow updates for Game Pass. I think unfortunately Game Pass players have been kind of left out a little bit here, and it's unfortunate that we're almost into season 3 for Steam, and we're still on season 1 in Game Pass. It is what it is. But my numbers took a noticeable dip, and I think that's why, because Game Pass players have just had enough waiting around. Yeah, it sucks. They don't make very much money. Like, as far as like if you want to like compare like, you know, dollars to dollars kind of thing. Like up here, $39,000 a year before taxes is not very much money. I don't know what it's like everywhere else, but that's not very much money to live off of here before taxes. So that's what they're fighting for, right? And up here, our education system's public, right? So it's a public system. So basically what happened was the provincial government decided they were going to pass legislation that removed their workers, the union's rights to strike, made it illegal for them to strike as a union, and it's become a big problem. Yeah, the kids are the ones that kind of suffer, right? Especially after all the COVID stuff, right? So the kids kind of, you know, my kid's only 5, so I don't care, because like up here, I always say up here because like it's different depending on where you are in the world, I think. Up here, kids in kindergarten, it's like it's like peer-to-peer learning, right? They're not like sitting there learning math and shit like that, so it doesn't really matter too much. But if I had a kid in grade 1, 2, 3, 4 and up kind of thing, it would be much more of an issue, I think. But for me right now, I mean, it doesn't really matter all that. Arcane, hello, how are you? Good to see you. But it's an interesting thing, and you know, I'm a firm believer in that everybody that's in the working class should be making more money. And that's not just in Canada, but that's everywhere. Everybody should be making more money, right? CEOs and stuff of big companies, big corporations, they've been making record profits globally ever since the pandemic happened, right? Am I on mute? Okay, I am on mute. And wages aren't going up. They aren't keeping up with anything. So, you know, people have a right to be upset. Sadly, there's not a lot of ways to tell the school boards to raise their payments without public display strikes. Well, it's the problem is it's the government, right? The government sets the pay, right? They negotiate a contract with the government. So the school board's not even the one doing that. It's the government. For me, it's the Ontario provincial government that the union is negotiating with. And the government basically said, we're taking our ball and going home. And the union said, well, enough's enough, right? So what's going to happen is there's going to be the first, probably, unless something changes, it'll be what is the first general strike in Canadian history since 1919. And if you don't know what a general strike is basically everybody goes on strike. I was a teacher's assistant at high school for 2 years. I made half of what the teachers made. Yeah, and the thing is, kids seriously rely on teachers' assistants. They really do. Like I have a child that's on the spectrum, right? So she relies on her assistants. Finished second in the league today. Hey, Green, that's still awesome. That's still awesome. Second place is second place. It doesn't matter what league. It doesn't matter. You won't hear any judgment from me. I didn't get second place in Greenhorn. I didn't get it. I didn't get second place in Greenhorn. Now, I didn't have anybody helping me. There was nobody making videos and stuff. Can I even look back, actually? I can. So I took, you can see here, I took a lot. Oh, it's not even showing me. Oh. Well, maybe it's just taking a while to load. Oh, it's just loading. Where's my Greenhorn season? That's veteran. Greenhorn. I got 9th in Greenhorn when I played back in the day. That was a year ago. I got 9th back when I played Greenhorn a year ago. And then veterans, I got 17th when I was in vets. I didn't care at the time. I don't even think I was making videos then, maybe. What happened there? Did I not move up? Why am I in vets twice? I don't know why I was in vets twice. I think they did something funky here. But I finished 5th place in veteran there. And then 5th place in Grandmaster on my first season, which was pretty good. That's probably the highest I'll ever finish in Grandmaster, is back in early access season 4. 20th, this is when I started. That was a really bad season. 34th, this is when I think I was about ready to take some time off. Yeah, and then I played one more season, and I think season 8 I may have placed. Yeah. And this is where I took time off. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Somewhere in here I threw the game on and did a run. 15, 16, 17. Yeah, never mind. I took most of early access off at the end. I was a teacher's assistant with special needs kids. It taught me a lot about patience, more so than football. I worked with kids and all kinds, and those kids need school more than average students because they need structure. Yeah, I mean, like, my daughter is absolutely one of those kids. She relies more. I was talking to my dad because my dad doesn't really know, right? And he was asking me, like, and I told him, I said, you know, like, my 5-year-old relies more on EAs than she does on a teacher. She doesn't need a teacher. She needs an EA. Like, that's the honest truth. It might not sound nice, but she doesn't need a teacher. She needs her EAs and her ECEs and stuff. Yeah, you know what? Let's take this. We're gonna need that. We might not even get through the PvE, to be honest. It's really, really tough when you don't, when you get spoiled by those buttons. And I've been spoiled by buttons. Let the mage take a whooping. You go up to the front there, mage. Take a beating. Don't die on me. Okay, we need another guy. We need another troop. Ping pong paddle. So this is not going to be great economy because I was screwing around last night and I didn't have the buttons. So let's do this. We're gonna eat you. Nom nom nom. Hopefully if I bring this guy back a bit, we can survive. So it's an interesting thing. And thank you everybody that's already come through the stream. I appreciate it. And thanks to everybody that's been supporting the channel. We are getting close to the 2,500 subscribers. That sun is bright. We are getting close. Hopefully we hit that before the end of the year. I don't know what I'll do to celebrate, but I'll do something. This healer's booty. The healers are so bad, man. I don't even like having one on my team. He's eating food every time we go. Like, is he worth the cost of keeping someone alive? I don't even know if he's worth the cost of having, like, to feed one per room. Might not even be worth that. Because, like, this guy cost me $11 to replace. This guy is eating food and eventually will cost me, he already cost me 8 to just put out there. But realistically, he's probably not worth it. But whatever. That's how I reason out healers. They're really, really, really bad. Unfortunately. Eat him. Eat the healer. I just put him out there, Jasper. Just put him out there. He's new. He's still... you know, he hasn't even got any meat on his bones yet. We gotta feed him a little bit. There's nothing to him. We gotta feed him a little bit. Let him. Oh god. Oh, he's dead. The thing's dead anyway. You know what? Let's beat floor 4. Let's just beat floor 4 and then start with the buttons. He died anyway. You had one job, Harry House. You had one job. You're a bum. You had one job. That's all you had to do. Just get tossed around now. Ragdolled. Healers are so bad. Yeah, so I added them in there and I'm like sitting here going like, should I have even done that? Because like, they're not even worth the investment, right? I bash healers. I don't know if you ever watch my stuff, Jasper. But I bash healers more than anybody that plays this game. They are so worthless. We aren't even gonna beat this, are we? Because we're gonna... Oh, I have enough to get down here. Okay. We might die in here, though. I crap all over healers constantly. Well, the problem is, it doesn't even matter if it's a tier... Like, so here's the thing. Their healing does not scale based on the tier of troop. And it maybe should. I don't know. There's lots of different things you could look at. So the healing scales based on how many healers you have. Right? So this could be a tier 4 healer. And he would still only be doing 15 to the closest wounded ally. Regardless of tier. Right? It's only when I add in more healers that they start doing more. And it maxes at 80. And it doesn't scale. 80 is not enough. Because by the end of a run, some of these guys have 10,000 HP. 80 every couple seconds, and then you run out of mana eventually and go and try and like punch people. 80 doesn't cut it. It doesn't cut it. It's definitely bad. Now, in fairness to the... Should we actually eat him? Maybe we should just eat you. We're probably dead here. In fairness, the devs have said, like, the healers are terribly hard to balance. And yeah, they definitely seem that way. Like, just ridiculously hard to balance. We're gonna die in this room? We very well might. Ranged heal being locked behind the quest now, too, makes it even harder. Oh, it makes it ridiculously hard to use them, right? Because, like, who wants to use that floor 1 event on a healer? Nobody. We're dead here. This just didn't work out. We could start the floor. We will start the floor over. Yeah, we're gonna start the floor over. We do have deja vu, so maybe we'll just play this differently and just try and get past floor 4. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just beat this floor, and I'll just wipe and start over. That's the plan now. Is just beat the floor. I don't want to invest a ton on troops, like on a like a serious run. But for this purpose, just to get through the floor, yeah. This will be more than enough probably to get through the floor now. Does melon get 15? I always do watermelon. Does melon get 15? I can't remember if it does or not. I've always just grabbed the watermelon. Is melon better? By 5 tokens? It's kind of funny that that event has, like, no real wrong answer, and then there's ones like V that just kill your troop. Like this V, the Spartan, they're gonna die. You guarantee that you're gonna end up with a V event. Yeah, we're just gonna walk through here. I never expect the devs to listen to what I have to say, and I've been saying we need more balance in those things and more options for those than we have. You know, you guys are teaching me. Still get that. That's still the same. And like so I'm not a huge deja vu user. Never have been. But I guess that still works the same, eh? Like you get the same mutation options as you normally would get. We are getting our butts kicked. What is going on here? Why are we getting absolutely mauled? I don't care. I just want to beat the floor. After you get spoiled by the button, I just don't like doing runs without it. This makes my life so much easier. But I was screwing around last night, trying to make a video, right, of like different classes to try and get through the PvE with, because it's kind of, you know, no one wants to just use the same class every single time. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So I was trying my best to make a video where I was trying to get through with different classes. I think maybe like eggheads or something, right? And it just, of course, went exactly how I expected it to go bad. Like, really bad. Why did I buy that much food? I don't know. I don't care. We just gotta beat it. Yeah, I should put some of that stuff on, to be honest. I've just been, like, sitting here getting a beating. Because we just want to get through here. I usually do have all that stuff leveled up, to be honest. I just, like, at this point, I just want to get through the early game and get, like, and start, like, a run. Like, a real run. You're at a massive disadvantage, in my opinion, if you try to, like, do a super good run without the button. Take the tokens, because I'm not going to finish this. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a banish button to replace the newbies button at the beginning of the run? I mean, I think, and this is something I've seen other people discuss, I think the newbie button at the beginning, where you can get the newbies, I think that newbie button actually, once like people really get into it and figure things out, you can actually make that newbie button on a Hunger Games run. I think it's probably actually the better choice than Equalizer. It can be. It could be. Potentially. Now, I haven't used it enough to say that for sure it is, but it totally could be. I know I've heard stories about people getting through like massive amounts of the PvE with just like one trickster. I don't have the patience or time to do it. To science that stuff out, so I let other people do it. Yeah, I usually just use it for food too, or if I have it right before floor 11, I'll throw out the newbies to put my weapon, dump my weapons onto. But usually, yeah, I'm kind of the same idea. You know what? You guys can come to the next room. But anyway, I've seen people saying they could see that becoming like a more frequent choice, and I could see it, right? For people that really want to put the time in to get like through with the least amount of spending, you could definitely make a case for the newbie button being good at the start. Is it something that I want? Not really, because I really value getting through my runs quickly. And I hate re-rolling. Like, I'm gonna restart this one because I want to do like a good run. Or at least attempt a good run. If the game offers me a bunch of like amazing mutations, I'm gonna be ticked off. I would like to see them have a banish button, though. I would like to be able to banish an entire class. Could be interesting. Like, just banish a whole class from your pool. I'm a fan of RNG, but I'm also a fan of, you know, stuff like that. It could be interesting. There's a lot of mutations in here. If you watch my tier list, I had like I basically had a migraine by the time I was done that thing. It was less fun than I expected it to be. It was it's a very I wouldn't do it again. I would never ever venture into making a mutation tier list again. It's too hard to make proper arguments for certain mutations. There was a season where they didn't have mutations that shared, like everything was there was no mutations like evasion on like 6 classes, 7 classes. It was like evasion only belongs to one class. But it was like, and that's how everything was. There was no variation. It was just like everybody had their own specific set of mutations. The problem was that it was too easy. There was no RNG then. That was probably the worst season in Despot's game. I actually even put out a video complaining about it, which was the first time I actually like complained about the game. So yeah, we're just gonna, even though I was getting some mutations come up, I'm probably gonna do a shooter run because shooters are still the meta in this thing. Like, as far as just like pure ease of a run, they're still the meta, guys. You can make other things work. You can, like, you totally can. And there's some other builds on the ladder in GM, but like, I really truly think that shooters are by far the strongest class still. It sucks. There are too many mutations and there are class exclusive ones. Yeah, like, it's just, yeah, it really was hard to rank stuff. Just do this for fun. Like, it felt almost impossible to rank things. Really, like, the throwers are great. Throwers are great. Like, they're a high tier class. I'll do another class tier list. I like class tier lists. For one, they're a lot faster, and two, they're easier to discuss. But throwers are still really good. Throwers have been good for a long time. Right, you can do throwers throwing anything, right? Or throwers throwing throwers. It's really good to have to do. The damage scale's really nice with it. Why I'm spending my money here when I just want to beat it, I don't know. It's funny, my economy is actually not terrible for this run. It's not bad. I've had runs before where I had way worse economy. Should I actually just keep this going? Maybe I should just keep this going. I've had way worse economy. Morning, Mombles. How you doing? We just run it anyway, even though I've already invested. The problem is I didn't want to do... I skipped shooter mutations that I wouldn't have skipped before. Canadian internet and my American... it's slow this morning? Oh no, they slipped some of my crappy Canadian internet into yours? The worst, man. I do appreciate all the kind words people said about my internet situation. It's kind of crappy that it, like, whatever happens, you know. Most people understand. But, like, I wish I could stream at 1080p. Hell yeah, I wish I could. Fine, we'll just run it. We're already floor 4. Let's just run it and see how this goes. Good evening. Good evening, anime. How you doing? Kids home for the day because of storm damage. We had a wicked storm blow through here on Saturday, but my power didn't go out. It went out today. 1080p in your hearts. You guys couldn't handle me in 1080p. That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. You guys couldn't handle my beard in 1080p. It would be like, it would just be, no one would be able to handle it. You'd be able to count the gray hairs. Oh, my internet's not good enough for 1080p streaming. There's nothing wrong with it. My internet's not good enough to do 1080p. Or it'd be like staring into the sun, me in 4K, like staring right into the sun. You can ask my wife. She sees me in high definition all the time. I'm surprised she can even see at this point. Yeah, that's a waste of time. Unfortunate. Are we in trouble here? I think we should heal. We don't have Thrill of Battle. Basically, we get Thrill of Battle, we'll be okay. The Majesty of the Goose Lord, that's right. Should I upgrade this one more time? I think I should. Yeah, hopefully you feel better. There's a lot of nasty germs going around, that's for sure. Lots of nasty stuff. Oh, I forgot to hit the stupid button. I need a handler for this game, only on floor 5. Someone to just go, hey, Tom, you didn't hit the button. So we're gonna run shooter. We'll take the bouncy bullets. Did I take penetrating? I didn't even take penetrating shots yet. This could be bad. Oh well. So I'm expecting some big news here in Ontario soon as far as that strike goes. After I end this, I'll be able to see what happens. But there's a big press conference happening. It's like everything's closed, right? So should have went for the food. We're gonna be in trouble here. Tom played silly and didn't go for the food room. If I go there, I'm gonna be in the red. I'm gonna be in the red no matter what, though. Let's do this. You're 2,500 60p. What I like to hear. I'm gonna be in trouble. Holy! Oh, we're fighting in the red. All we have to do is survive, though. We have the resurrect button. We are gonna be in big trouble. I might end up wiping. Oh, this is bad. These guys are my least favorite to fight. I hate fighting these guys. They're my new least favorite enemy to fight in PvE. Someone just died. That's bad. Resurrect. Get back here. Get back in the game. Yeah, we're in trouble. Damn it! Take the fighter mutation. All right, we're going up here. We've beaten the floor 4 boss. That's all we needed for the button. Brian, how you doing? Don't kill anybody. Don't kill anybody. Don't. Oh. All right. I admit mistakes were made. Is it worth it to get 3 altars on floor 4? I think so, yeah. I think most people think it is. In general, you should probably make sure that you get your go, like, that should be your aim, because the sooner you can get it, the sooner you can get interest, right? Your goal early game should be to try and get your economy to the point where you can get this on floor 4 and get this on floor 5. So the sooner you can get to 200, get this unlocked and get 200 tokens up here, that's basically the way the economy works in this game now. And it seems to be consistently you can, like, once you get the game down, you can consistently do that without really putting your team in a massive detriment. But we are likely going to die here. Very likely. Because I'm fine with that. Because I wasn't really planning on going too far with this run. I just wanted to unlock my button again. Oh no! We got just Elsa. You suck. But I'll... Fine. I'm sure we'll get it on the next run. Yeah, 3 of them. So floor 5 is a pain, right? All right, back to the menu. Get 3 altars before I get to floor 4. Meaning, oh, if you can, and you can make it work, and you can do it. It's good. The problem is that you're likely putting yourself at a disadvantage somewhere in there, right? Like, you're probably going to come out by floor 5. You're likely going to be getting your butt kicked all over the place. I honestly don't know if I've ever successfully cleared a run getting the altars on that floor. I've gotten it, but I don't know if I've ever beaten a run. Yeah, we'll take the equalizer just for fun. Hank. Let's go again. Do I want you? For this floor? Sure, I'll do it. I don't min-max as much as a lot of the other guys because I truly think that a lot comes down to your mutation luck. A lot of the other GMs, I should say. I think that a lot at the end, as long as you're being kind of careful, you're going to be fine. And it just ends up being a game of RNG, right? Like up at the top ranks. I did put out a video just before I went live. First look at a new one, guys, called it is called Fabular Once Upon a Space-Time. Pretty neat game. I haven't checked out all the modes and stuff. It's going into early access on the 10th. It is a pretty neat game. It's like a futuristic medieval game, roguelike game. Not a lot of story in there, so if you don't like story, it's probably not your thing. I do like the carrot. I really do like the carrot. But we'll take the Hungering Fury. Oh yeah, I think like if you were gonna rank the two things, like if you're gonna rank like the importance of things in this, mutation luck is by far the most important thing in the game. And then your economy is super important after that, right? But I would say mutation luck is super important. You can have the best economy in the world, but if you get terrible mutations, it doesn't matter, right? You hear 2 toms. 2 toms. I don't know what to tell you. Not how it looks on my end. Oh, you have 2 tabs open. Well, that's an issue, not an ish me. We're good. They do say 2 toms is better than 1 though. The arena, we go. Andy, I don't care. You're worth it. You're worth it to me, Andy. Oh, Andy. So I lost a token. It's fine. Not Andy. I had to try it. I assume I know what's going on, Sad Noise. Fine. You don't like seeing ads. That's how Tom makes money, so I can't sympathize with you if you have to change. Make a video on the 49 different items achievement, or do an achievement guide. I'm sure new players would get great long-term views. The game blows up. I mean, the game kind of did. I just... by the way, hi, Steve. It's just really, really unfortunate. I said earlier that I think that the lack of updates on Game Pass really, really put a ding in the player base. Like a serious hit to the player base. And it's too bad. I don't want to roll for that. But yeah, I could do an achievements guide, I suppose. I've done lots of stuff like that. The evergreen content is the way to go, right? So that's, generally speaking, I would like to get to that point where most of my videos, like non-live stream videos, are going to be guides, tutorials, like whatever. A little bit less let's play, and then more let's play on stream, right? That's how I would like the content to go. So yeah, it makes sense, and I appreciate the suggestions too, because my brain's not always working at a high level here. I'm not the greatest at planning my content. Come on. Hey, let's go. We'll take that. You can get away with 2 of these, but we'll take 3. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend going after, like, achievement hunting on, like, a serious run, right? It's just like, if you're a completionist, go for it. We'll take the penetrating shots, because we're gonna go for shooters. Hopefully we eventually get something good here. Hey, what's going on, number 14? Dips is chilling right behind me. Oh, wait a second. I'm not in the right spot. Allow me to fix this. I'm like, where'd Dips go? Yeah, Dips is hanging out right behind me. It's always nice to see people in the chat that I can kind of like have some like fun back and forth with that are playing the same game as me. Ooh, I'll take that. This is gonna backfire a little bit because I'm not gonna be able to heal. I'm gonna end up with all these shooter mutations and nothing to keep my tricksters alive. But you literally just need to get Thrill of Battle, and you're pretty much good. Welcome in, Dips. Welcome in. Let's boost this stuff a bit, right? Throw a little bit on there. We'll see how it goes, guys. We're gonna try and get a couple runs in. I'd like to try and do some more Shotgun King content. I think I'll have another Shotgun King video coming out tonight. I hope. The teacher strike has, or the, well, not teacher, the education worker strike has thrown a little bit of a wrench in my content plans. A little bit. Maxing out the sail mutation strat is the way to go. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So you can do that. There's that strategy to max out the sail, right? And try and get things like dirt cheap, which is like really effective. You can also do, you don't want to max this out, but you can go up to like the 3rd tick in there and really maximize your chances on mutations. Like roll high, like go for a like high roll chance. So just absolutely refuse to take like certain things that aren't as good, right? It might be for your class, right? But like slowing attack and stuff like that isn't necessarily what you want if you don't have cleanse, say, right? So there's that kind of approach as well that works. I know that's how Awesome Fool, and Awesome Fool is conveniently sitting in 1st place. Very, very smart player in this game. That's how he did that. He had he went 3 in wide selection. He loves his rerolls, and he rolls high. He'd rather throw away a mutation than take something that isn't really going to benefit him in the end. He'd rather just roll all the way to the end and have bad luck. We have to go all the way here, don't we? That's kind of a bummer. That's bad. That's not lucky. I'm gonna have to eat. So there's a lot of different ways to approach the game, which is good. There's a lot of ways to approach it. We're gonna take the secrets. Mass Taunt is just so good, like, for an early PvE fight. But for me, I think, like, I like the sale. The sale's kind of fun, right? Getting those T5 shooters for 15 tokens, like, I mean, that just feels so good. It just feels too good. I think I would rather have more healing. I think we'll take the healing. I'm not going to spend 2 buttons there, but I could have. I mean, I could have used 1, but I'm not using 2. So that's fine. I think I'd rather have 4 clicks on my heal. If only you got offered the buttons when you enter the next floor. That'd be nice. No, don't do this to me. Damn. That always makes you feel like you need to do a fighter build, but I'm already committed to shooters. It seems to come up every time for me now. It never used to come up at all. Let's put another in there. Just one. We're gonna get bopped around here a bit. We might. Yeah, it's the way it goes. Like, what's funny too, about if you really want to get into how busted the tier 5 shooter ability is, you can get the blind mutation, and it still works. That's how busted that thing is. So I don't even care as long as the thing comes up. I don't care if it'd be nice to win, but I'm really not losing. I get 30 tokens and I get a mutation that doesn't really hurt me that. It's an interesting thing, and it's very busted still, unfortunately. We want to fight Hungary. Do I want to fight Hungary here? Over here. We'll fight Hungary here. Ooh, I think we'll be fine. We'll have to heal after this, for sure. Oop, do it. Hey, what's going on, Gits? How you doing? Great to be able to watch live. I appreciate you stopping in. I promise you all, I'm going to try to do a better job of scheduling the streams. I'll try. We're not going to do mana burn. No, that's not going to cut it. This is important. We'll take it. Do I think I can get around this? I mean, we can do this, go back for food, sure. Or we'll just go to this food room. We'll try and see if we can get a good build. No promises on where we'll finish. A lot does come down to, especially in GM, maybe in the lower leagues it doesn't matter as much. I think veteran, maybe it helps. But a lot does come down to what your matchups are, right? When you go into the ladder, if you know what your matchups are before you go in, it's good. I don't pay attention to it myself. I never have. But you can. They're predetermined, right? They're preset. As long as someone doesn't do a run while you're in the middle of your run, you're fine. I might try this strategy with a little bit more in the rerolls. We might try it. Is Resurrect basically like grab it and build on it 100%? Haven't used it. Yeah, Resurrect's something you probably should take. You don't need to invest a ton. In most, like, to make Resurrect work. Most builds, like, so Resurrect uses a decent chunk of mana. So most builds, you can get away with 1, maybe 2 in your overall mana, like in your mana bonus. But what you want to have is you want to probably try and get 2 or 3 every single time in your mana regen, just to keep your mana level high enough so that you can use it, so that you can get things like Resurrect off, right? I think it's 120, but it's something that I say is like pretty much a must-have. If it comes up, that's just RNG saying, hey, I'm on your side this run. That's how I look at it. Let's yeah, let's do cooldown. I mean, there might be times where you think you can get away without it, but I just don't see the point in trying to get away without using it. Yeah, Res and Cleanse, and they've been pretty consistently must-haves for a long time. For a while, Delayed Pain was back in the day. Delayed Pain was a multi-class mutation, so every class had it. So it became something that you needed to have on your build, more so than even Cleanse in a lot of cases. Now it's just a Trickster mutation. So you can roll high. We could roll high, or we could just take slowing attack, which is something that I said I wouldn't necessarily worry about. But it's right there, right? So we'll take it. I also haven't unlocked all the rolls yet. We'll wait until we're we'll start rolling for high tier mutations after we get this unlocked. This is the first game I played. This is actually the first game I played like this too, Steve. I wish I could find more games that are like this. Like, I mean, you're not going to find ones that are identical, but more games that have a little bit of RNG in there with some deep strategy as well. I know they're probably out there. I just don't know what they are. So should I not get mana costing abilities on those people? Seems hard to guarantee all abilities. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful, right? You should always keep an eye on how many mana abilities that you're picking up, right? Depending on how many mana abilities you picked up, and what their cooldowns are, you're gonna want to take more. You might need to put more mana in there. Like if you're running mages, you probably should put more into your mana bonus, right? Things like that, right? So it all comes down to what you take. If you're running fighters and you get super punch, if you look at that, it's got a 5-second cooldown on it, and it uses 30 mana. If you get cooldown reduction, right, so that you're doing it even more than every 5 seconds, you're really dumping out mana fast. It's just kind of you just kind of got to get a feel for what mutations and like what you're doing. So what I suggest doing is highlighting a troop, right? Just highlight a troop and keep an eye on your mana bar while you're in the fight. Just keep an eye on it and see where it's going at the beginning of a fight, because most abilities cast right at the beginning. So if we watch here, this is at 120 right now, right? So what happens with my mana? Right now, I'm literally using 0 mana. So if I had res, I'd be fine, right? Unless someone has the tank mutation that saps mana, or they have mana burn or something like that. But that's generally how I do it. Second, I'll turn on the light. Getting cloudy outside. It's cloudy. But that's what I have always done on my runs, is I always just keep an eye on my troops to just see what kind of mana they're using. I really feel like we should have more. That's brighter than it should be because the power went out. Power went out today, guys. That's better. Would you say mutations that cost mana in general aren't good? Yeah, I mean, it all just depends, right? I don't even call myself an expert. There's way better players than me at this game. Way better players, right? I probably am, like, as far as like people that teach the game, I'm probably one of the higher tier players. But like, I mean, there's some mana mutations that are pretty crap. Like, I would not take that drone, the little Khaled's assembly on my shooter build, and have res, unless you're planning on putting a ton into mana regen. Go there. Do I want 2 in attack speed? I don't know if I want 2 in attack speed. Doesn't really matter at this stage, actually. We're only at boss 3. Bump the health a bit. We go health. Yeah, let's just do it. We'll be fine. Don't you dare kill him. But we don't have any... that's kind of nice. We don't have any Trickster mutations yet, and we're going to need to get something that stuns and something that heals. That's really all we need on our Tricksters. The Wheel of Misfortune. Explosive, that's better than nothing. Trying Trickster run last night that I couldn't get going. Frustrating. It can be frustrating. It can be. If you don't get good buttons and then you also don't get a healing mutation, it can be really rough. What I suggest is if you're just learning the game, don't try and min-max as much as me. Like, if you're new to the game, there is nothing wrong with having a couple more troops out here. Like, go for 5 Tricksters, right? Put a couple more low-tier guys out here, and you'll cruise through, right? That's what I would suggest doing over what I'm doing right now. Play it safe. There's like, you know, like you can get away with it. And if you can get away with it, why not do it, right? So just do, like, it costs like $9 to put out another another one of these guys, right? 9 plus 2, I guess. So just do it and then play it safe until you've really got things figured out. Yeah, you can, like, if you get tricks, yeah, like what CS did, you can do it really cheap. See, like, because like, every build depends. Like, I'm not relying on attack speed. Like CS is saying, I'm not relying on it. I don't want to invest in attack speed because T5 Shooter's volley doesn't need attack speed. It doesn't need it, so I don't really care about it too much. What I would like is a tier 4 Trickster, though. That's what I would like. That's what I'd really like. Let's just... Do I have the money? Yeah, let's do it. Up that. Windows said, hey, man, something's going on. Thanks a lot, guys, for coming through. Really appreciate it. Sorry I'm taking forever to do the runs. I like to talk to you guys. Whether you're lurking or chatting, I'm talking to all of you. Let's not go too hungry here. I think we'll get it. We'll just we'll play it safe a bit. Might take a beating in here. The main thing you want to aim for, in my opinion, whether you're a new player, old player, whatever, is you really should be trying your best to have all of your stuff unlocked. Like, have this unlocked on this floor, on floor 4, and this on floor 5. Unless you're on Game Pass, then this doesn't matter. Not right now, anyway. They said they have a big update coming. Now, this is tempting. This is tempting. Should we go heavy in the Tricksters a little bit more? Because we have this. Should we do like a bunch of tier 5 shooters and maybe do some extra Tricksters? No, because Tricksters require magic damage, so it's like, it's not going to help. Yeah, it's not a good combination. I always fall into that. That's not what we need. As nice as it is, the shooters and Tricksters just aren't a great combo for like actually going heavy on both. So it's not gonna work. So we'll roll. Extra armor. I don't think I need that. I have a new strat where I save my 400 damage button until floor 4. Been working pretty well so far. Need to test more. Yeah, I've heard other people say that it actually works really well later on the floors, and I haven't tested it myself either. I've heard that it can work really well on floors like 3 and 4, 4 and 5. I haven't tested it myself though, but I trust what some of these other people are saying. So I guess I'll trust you too, Dips. Do I want that? I mean, it's not great. 5 extra armor when attacking. I'm gonna pass on that one. Give me something better. I got nothing better. I didn't get anything better. Can I afford this? Can I afford it? I'm only worried about having just enough tokens to survive, really. I'm gonna gamble. I don't know if I'm gonna get 60 tokens. Sure. I might have just made a mistake. I think we're gonna be fine though. I think we're gonna end up with enough tokens. So we might end up throwing away a bunch of mutations here on this run, but we're hoping to hit the jackpot on some of the more specific ones. Let's go here. I really don't like that I haven't gotten a tier 4 yet. That's kind of not good. Kind of ungood. Don't like it. Don't you kill anybody. Oh, that guy's dead. He's so dead. He's not dead. That's a good one for shooters. Last chance is really nice for shooters, so we're taking that. Last chance is a nice mutation. Can you get away with surviving another room? I hope so. There's our boss fight. I don't know. This is going to be a rough fight. This is going to be a really, really rough fight against this boss. We'll see. We don't have a... I don't think we have a single trickster mutation, do we? No. It's going to be a hard fight. For sure. I think we can get away, maybe... If we can get lucky here. Maybe we get some luck and we can get a tier 4. I might have to add in another tier 1. Nope. I'm not going to be able to buy a tier 4. That's not going to be enough money. We're only going to get like 20-something tokens here. I don't think we're going to have enough. My laundry's done. I just heard my laundry go. Oh, I don't think we have enough. We're going to just have to go in. We're going to have to go in with our health. I could buy this. I really don't want to, though. That's the thing. I really don't want to buy another one of these guys. But if we come out of this really hurting, it could be bad for us. That could be really bad. Do it. We don't have any mutations, so that's I'm kind of concerned about that. Not having a single mutation on tricksters is a little bit rough. We do have 4 on shooters already, though. That's a thing. Bump you out. And we survive. Oxa, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. I just bought the mobile version of this game. I'm about to dominate the Greenhorn League. I haven't bought the mobile version. I don't know. I got so many games like that I play that I just I can only, I only have so much time to put into one, you know? Where's the dodge, bro? There it is. The damage is lacking. Please don't get bopped too many times. We're hanging on by a thread. Oh, hallelujah. I mean, wait, I picked the wrong button. Oh, well, he was going to be food. He was going to be food. I was going to feed him. I hit the wrong button. I don't even read. I'm on cruise control when I'm in those. You should read those, and you probably should check out the... I don't know where the link is right now. There's a link to the paste bin that shows you all the events. Don't do what I did. Don't just go in cruise control. I cost myself a little bit of food. But it is what it is. There's no turning back now. Heal first. Yeah, we better. We're not in the best situation here. This guy's gonna beat the crap out of us. This is bad. Yeah, he's gonna kill some people. No. Oh. Come on. I'm gonna have to add in a shooter here soon. This is ridiculous. No food. This is a bad fight for us. Also, I didn't hit the stinking button. This is bad. This is not... Oh, no. All right, this might be the run. We might end up dying here. This could be it. This could be it, guys. We might die here because there's not much I can do. Other than I can throw this guy in the food bin. I can throw him down in the pit. Yeah, I think this guy's going in the... we're sacrificing this guy for the greater good of the team. It's gonna happen right now. I should have more troops right now than this, but it didn't. That's not how it went. You're gonna die, aren't you? You're gonna die. No, not like this. Damn you, game. Damn you. So, I didn't get any mutations for tricksters. Not a single one. And this is why this is a problem. I take back everything I said about this being a good stream. This is like a how to not beat the game. Because look at this bad room. Look at this. Look, we got this again. Can we get something we want? So that could be okay, but I need something that heals. I need heals. Vampirism, we'll try it. I think we're dead though. I think we're dead. We're going in hungry. Or no, we're not hungry. We're probably dead. Probably dead. Let's be honest, we're probably dead. We're probably dead. I really don't want to put stuff in there. I want to save for this, so I think we're dead. Yeah. Unfortunate that we got that at that point. Hold on, little buddy. Jane the elusive was not elusive enough. Come on, Jane. Come on, you're better than that, Jane. You're better than that. And I had all those shooter mutations. Crazy amount. After playing a few times, I can appreciate how often you make it to Koth. I like to think I'm pretty consistent, but like the difference is that I don't like I play a little bit like I spend a little bit more early than some of the other players that are in the high ranks of Grandmaster. I spend a little bit more like this. You could totally throw these guys, the tank. You could throw the mage in there, and positioning plays a big factor. I admit I have put very little effort into learning positioning very, very like well in this game. I admit that. That's one thing that I probably should spend more time figuring out. Like, you could do special magic start too, right? I think a lot of people still do that. They'll do a special magic start because it's the high level mage, but I just like having this guy to start. We'll take the Hungering Fury. I do think I get to King of the Hill usually pretty good. Like my King of the Hill percentage rate, if you want to call it that, is probably over 50% of the runs that I start end up in King of the Hill. So that's good. This is a good start. That's a good start to have two right at this stage. We might try and actually push this button a bit. We'll try it. We'll try it. Dips kind of mentioned it. We might try that ourselves here. Might push it a little bit. Instead of using it on floor 2, we'll do 3-4. We'll bump it a little bit. Let's go in here. We fighting this guy? We're good. We're good. That's not ideal. Take the Deja Vu, even though I really don't want it, because it's going to take up a spot. We'll see. Maybe it'll save us, though, right? If we get the bad RNG, we might save me. Spin it. Explosive Mutation could be worse, right? Let's get in here. Because I'm not using this, I'm tempted to just stick with what I've got. Let's get rid of the mage. Do that, and we'll go. Tank's gonna get tossed all over the place. So I would like to get my third guy. It makes it a little bit easier to manage. Just a little bit easier to manage. I do like being able to kill those guys faster too. I admit it. Give me my guy. There, we'll take that. So a lot of people don't do that. They don't end up with 3 early. I don't have the patience to constantly be doing what I've been doing, which is wiping runs. This guy's dead now. I do not have the patience to do run over run over run. Multicast, sure. Oh no, they all threw us. Looks like we all dodged one guy. We're gonna end up having to use this. We're gonna end up using this to start over. Getting our butts kicked. Right. Yeah, sure, we'll go in here. I think we're definitely going to lose a troop. So I want to say that doing this late later might add another layer of RNG to the mix that I'm not crazy about. Like, if I don't get a healing button after beating floor 1, this feels like much more difficult not using the equalizer on floor 2. That's what it feels like. This guy's likely dead here. Very close. Still nothing. This is where he dies. But we will use the thingy. We'll use the thingy because this is bad. I would not recommend this. Okay, let's do this again. Oh wait, it took us back to the beginning. Okay, that's fine. I thought it would do the room over. Oh well, doesn't matter. I got rid of it. So we're gonna redo that floor. And now I've seen the error of my ways. Let's see if we can make it better. Let's see if we can make it work better for us. We'll hit the button. That's one of the benefits of having that. Now we just hit the button and we play it like I normally play it. So now we know what the RNG of the floor is, so we know that we're not getting like offered necessarily what I would like to have. Oh, I just didn't get I didn't get any healing button. So basically what happened was that I got a bad roll, I would say, as far as trying to stretch out that equalizer button. I was mentioning, I feel like it adds another layer of RNG, like, to the buttons after floor 1. Feels like I need... it feels like I need to get healing buttons. And if I don't, I'm in a bit of trouble. That's what I, in my limited experience, gathered from that. Is that if I don't get a healing button on floor 1, it makes it really difficult to pull off. That's all. So I use Deja Vu to start the floor over. Could take this. Not a big deal. I thought we would try saving the thing till floor 4, but I think it does rely a bit on RNG for it to work. Hank's probably gonna go in the bin here soon. After this fight. Does he survive this fight? We'll see he does. Could do this, save some money. Oh. We're never gonna get to that. Well, drone it is. I never take that now. It used to be kind of like the meta, but it is what it is. I think I'm gonna still stick to the high tier rolling, like try for specific mutations and see if we get any luck. We'll see. Ooh, he cruised right through that. I hear a 5-year-old yelling at her mother. She's like, I don't want those. I want what I want. I don't know. Secrets. It feels kind of bad taking a mutation like that, giving up 35 tokens just for that one mutation, but I think it's worth it. I always question my sanity if it's worth taking that mutation, but I think it probably is. Health. Do it like that. Should be okay. This guy doesn't hit incredibly hard. That's where having the armor's nice. Like, he does not hit very hard. There's a healing button. So the hope is that we can get, oh, this is nice to get. If anybody doesn't know how this event works, it's just random, like it's literally just spam one answer. Sometimes you get lucky like that. It's not like that doesn't have, like, it's not gonna like outthink you and be like, hey, this guy used rock last time, so he's, you know, he's gonna do this and that. It's like, no, I just use rock every single time. So we use the equalizer just because we want to make sure we get through. I think I'm happy with that. Nah, let's bump it up. Oh, you. Too early for that. We can't be buying that yet. We can't be buying the tier 5 guy yet. The nice thing about the drone is it will draw some fire at least. Like, it does have a purpose a bit. I think it actually killed 2 of those guys. I mean... what the hell? Doesn't matter. We're not taking taking that class anyway. This is going to be an example of, like, what terrible RNG is in this game, guys. That's what we're going to get. There we go. Vampirism. So that's one of the mutations that you want to get for your tricksters, just so that you can get through the PvE a little bit easier. I'm not sure what's better, Vampirism or Thrill of Battle. I mean, I could watch and see. Probably, I'm gonna say Vampirism probably, because it scales a bit better, I think, but I don't know. Do I have the tokens for this? I think we probably do. Buy it just to knock it out. Now we're good. We don't even need to be worried about eating here. We're fine. That. Another healing button. So we're good. This is, I can tell you right now that this will be a clear. Quote me on that. This is a clear. We have Vampirism and we've got lots of healing buttons early. We're good. We will not lose this run. Let's go into the next room. And we probably won't even lose a troop. We shouldn't lose a troop if I play smart. We won't even lose a troop. We need one more and then we got that. So let's do that. There we go. Could go attack speed too. You could go attack speed. Then you get more healing. I might go 2 into attack speed, but I'm not going to go more than 2 on this run. Let's go Go here. Sticky blood would be nice. That drone can take a beating and it can drop the sticky blood down on everybody, and that will save us a ton of time. Save us a ton of damage, I should say. We won't take nearly as much. Trying to think here, what other games am I going to be checking out this week? Hopefully there's a new one that's coming out today, called The Unliving. I'm trying to get my hands on it, but I haven't heard back from the game devs or the publishers, so I don't know if that's going to be on the channel. I hope. It's a game I've been waiting for keeps on getting pushed back, so I feel like it's been over a year since I've been waiting for The Unliving to release. But generally what I do, like, and I'm pretty open about it, generally what I do is that a lot of the games that I play are games that, I mean, I do buy some, but generally games are things that devs provide to me to review or show off on the channel, right? It's kind of like a mutually beneficial thing. We don't need that. Cooldown could be okay. We'll take the cooldown. So because this is such a saturated category of games, I don't feel terrible if there's a game that I don't end up covering, right? If I don't hear back from a game dev or publisher, it's not the end of the world. Reset like 4 times because of bad RNG. Yeah, that happens. Blood Song? What's that? Is that... I feel like I've heard of that, but I can't remember what it's about. Ghost Song? What's that one? I feel like I've heard about it, but I can't remember what it is. So we will take the critical strike. That's a beautiful thing to have. Do I trust that I can do this fight hungry? I think we can. It's a Metroidvania. I like Metroidvanias. I like most genres of games. That's the thing, right? Like, I really do enjoy most genres. Are we going to be okay here? I think we will. I'm going to give this guy just a little touch. A little bump. Give him a little bump up on the health. It's been a long time since I played a Metroidvania, just because, like, my channel here is mostly almost all roguelike games. Roguelike, whatever. Yeah, we're good because we've got the Hungering Fury combined with Vampirism. It's just like, this guy doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, we don't need that stuff. We're good. Shoot it. Oh. Dang. We're gonna have to eat somebody here. Let's go. Could do attack speed. Excuse me. Attack speed makes it so that we can go heal faster. Tempting. Look at that spread on mutations. Yeah, we'll put one more in attack speed. I'm not crazy about the idea of it because it's not something that's really going to benefit our shooters down the line, but it might a tiny bit. We'll try it. We'll go here and here. That unlocks that. So that's our next goal, or that's our floor 5 goal. Look at me not forgetting. And we do need to eat somebody, right? I always forget that on Hunger Games it's 3 food. It's 4 food on here on mutagens mode. I don't even think it's documented anywhere. Like, it's not, I don't think it actually says it anywhere. But you do get less food in Hunger Games. And I always forget, and then I end up dying because of it. Use medieval to get me to floor 3 if I can, and buy altar. If floor text hands me enough money, reset if I can't get good mutations after floor 6. Yeah, see, like, if I get to floor... Basically now, with the way that that button works with the equalizer, if I get to floor 4, like beyond floor 4, I'm running it. I'm going for it. I don't like resetting. Not a ton, anyway. But that's just because I'm trying to make content, too. It's not terrible, but we're gonna roll. We're not interested in splash damage on these guys. We're really not. I don't have rolls, so it's handing us a couple things. We can take more health. We take attack. Let's take attack. Yeah, if I was just playing like standard runs, right, like not making videos or anything like that, I would probably reset a ton. At one point, the game kind of like the early game meta. This is back when it was when drone was available in the first altar, and so was Valor, I think is what it was, or drone and sticky blood. You go drone with sticky blood, or drone and Valor at least, every single time. And if you didn't get drone on the first floor out of the first altar, you would wipe. Pretty much. Most people did anyway. Sounds kind of crazy, but yeah, you would wipe if you didn't get drone. We took a beating there, didn't we? Sounds a little bit crazy, but that's how we did it back then. It was really strong, and that was when I want to do this. I really don't want anybody to die at this stage. That what was I gonna say? That was when cultists were a really good start. They were probably the best way to start a run. Oh, you're almost dead. Yeah, cultists at one time were the way to go. Taking a beating here on this floor. I don't like it. What's that guy doing in that room? Seriously, though. What's he doing in there? He's way too tough to be in that room. Just like a room with nothing. He's way too tough to be in that room. And then versus that in the exact same type of room? Give me a break. Come on now, game. Yeah, it's funny thinking about how things used to be. Yeah, cultists were like the way to go. Now, they've taken so many nerfs that I don't think I would ever recommend, like, really doing a cultist start. You can do it, but I wouldn't recommend. Versus, like, this, way more consistent. I actually tried to do a cultist video, and it just was like, I couldn't get it off the ground in a consistent way to justify the content, right? Like, I couldn't say that it was a good run. It felt like it was a struggle when I didn't want to struggle. Yeah, we're just kind of into, we're looking for shooter stuff. We're not getting any, but we're looking for them. Sticky Blood could be really strong here. This is slow enemies attack. We're not going to take it. This is actually going to help us a ton, so let's take it. We're looking for shooter stuff. I'm passing up the slow attack for that, though. Sticky Blood with that's going to help us a ton. In case I don't get Thrill of Battle. Plus, Sticky Blood, you really should have it in your end game. When you get to the end, you really want to have Sticky Blood. What's the best way to go here? Eat here and then walk, or eat here and walk? There's really no difference, is there? Not great. What if I just buy two things? Right? What if we do that? And that? We should be good. And then teleport here. I didn't even need to buy that much. What was I thinking? Just buy it and teleport here. Could have bought like one. Ah, crap. Is this going to be the stupid knight? If it is, I think it is. Ah, man. We don't have anything that stuns. We might have to go into health here. I think we do. I think we have to go a little bit more in health. No, it's not. Okay, he'll be the next floor then. Better safe than sorry, I guess. There we go. More healing buttons. The next floor is going to be a hard one, I think. I think we're going to have some pretty tough fights. Penetrating shots is something that I want to have. I think for the end game, I think for King of the Hill, I want to have penetrating shots and rubber bullets, so that's good. And we will take this guy. It's on sale, so we'll take it. Now we got all of them. Give this guy a little bump in health again. Sale, sale, sale. Can't pass up a good sale. What I don't know, and maybe it does work that way. What if I went in there and I had to spend money there? Does the thing get cheaper right away? Does it work on the shop that I'm in? I've never tried it. If it does, that could be really good. Oh, you gotta re-roll it to get the sale? Damn. I thought about it. I was like, if it applies, that could be worth doing. Max out the shop right here. Start getting things for cheap. Yeah. These devs don't let anything fun happen. We do not have Valor. This sucks. We do have Sticky Blood, though. Are we going to lose a troop, though? Is that going to happen? Oh, he's really beating up that guy. Damn. Nope. We do the summon zombie. There we go. We got... I don't remember the last time I did this. And Koth, why do some players have colored name? So that's just like a that is what they've changed their name to on Steam, I think. It's like a coding thing. I don't know. It's like coding. You can literally change. They talked about it in the Discord one time. You can just go in and like put in whatever you want, right? So if you look at it, you have to put in some kind of like coding language or whatever. That's all that is. And then they can put in like exactly the colors they want. If Lectress shows up, I'll get Lectress. If Lectress pops into the chat sometimes, I'll get Lectress to explain what exactly to do, if you're interested in it. Sometimes Falk shows up too. Like I just know them by name. Stop Police is Falk. If Falk shows up, Falk will explain it, I'm sure. There was a point in time you thought they were devs. Now one person who knew a little bit about how to do it, like knew how to do it, did it, and then everybody was like, "Hey, why is his name like that?" And then they all started doing it once they figured out how to do it. All right, so the Sticky Blood is making a huge difference for us here. Right, shooter event. No, the game devs aren't good enough at the game to be grandmasters. That sounds like a joke, but it's probably actually the truth. What's always one of my favorite things was when Brawl mode came out, and then when they were releasing 1.0, going into Brawl mode, and the only teams available to fight when you first went in were dev teams, and sending the devs a screenshot after I beat all their teams was always fun. Right in the heart's super important, but I'm not passing up armor wrecking. Surprised my kid hasn't actually made an appearance yet. Ooh, you thought's really nice. Every 5 seconds, shooters block incoming magic damage for 10 mana. That's really nice to have on shooters. We have enough to spend. Gonna put it on another reroll. We've been getting pretty lucky, but I don't expect it to stay that way. We've been getting really lucky, actually, with a couple of the mutations. I think the next update's actually in a couple days. The 10th? I think that's when the season ends. So we'll hopefully, fingers crossed, Xbox hopefully will get an update on the 10th. All I've been told is they are planning a massive update for Xbox. That's what I've been told. So if you're an Xbox or Game Pass player, they are planning to drop like a big update for Game Pass that will hopefully bring in all the tier 5 abilities, everything that's missing. Falk showed a vid of a single fencer. Something wasn't right on that run. Single fencer can be kind of cheesy. You can make it work. I've never tried it really because I just don't like the end result. I think that video was him just trying to beat the whole game with a single fencer. I can't say whether or not it was legit or not. I honestly don't know. I think some other people have done it too. The beginning seemed off. I mean, it was probably way before the current system of the game. Like, I think Falk's version of it was like a while back, so it would be quite a bit different. We didn't get to play, but a secret shooting technique sounds cool. I've never tried it. That's just all I can say, is I've never tried to beat the game with just one troop. Pretty sure he used Deja Vu on that run. Oh, he may have, right? Deja Vu can be a huge benefit on that kind of thing. Man, imagine having Valor. It'd be crazy. Just imagine. I am going to put one in here, so we might as well just do it now. That'll help us kill things faster. I might put two eventually, but one for now is fine. He's out of mana, I think. Or no, he's not. He's got loads still. We're fine. We're fine. I honestly never watched the video. I haven't seen... making my own videos, I barely have time to watch other people's stuff. If someone puts out a video that's like a very unique build, right? I will quickly skim through it and see if it's something that I would like to try and like show off on my channel too. Or at least like try my own version of it. But generally, I don't have time to watch other people's content as much as I'd like to. What's nice is a lot of the guys just show their King of the Hill fights, but it doesn't add much context to the struggle that can be getting through the game. I don't need to see anything other than screenshots, though. Really? Or unless they beat your cough team? True. Hello, how you doing, buddy? Doing? Come on. What? We got a little visitor. Your alarm clock got set up. No way, dude. What time are you gonna get up today or tomorrow? Super early?
7.
Yeah? You wanna say hi to chat?
Hello.
He's home from school. No school today, right, bud?
Yeah.
No school. Playing hooky.
Yes.
Hey?
Yes.
That's cool that you got your alarm clock set up. Oh, you dropped your wolf. Watch your head when you go down to get that thing, okay?
Okay.
Try not to bang your head on the desk.
Oh.
Oh, right here. There you go.
Oh, it's not good.
1D, Tom.
1.
What you doing, bud?
I want to sit on here.
You want to sit on my lap some more? Okay. Okay. We're gonna keep on playing the game too. Okay.
Can I try? You know.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to help. A little bit tricky.
How's it tricky?
Well, it's a tricky game.
I'm gonna try and help.
There, we got it. That's a different mouse. I don't want you
Okay.
clicking buttons because you might accidentally end the stream. Oh, we'll buy that. We'll buy this guy. We'll buy the Punisher now.
Who's the Punisher?
This big gun's a Punisher.
Punisher?
Doesn't it look at that big
Does it
thing?
punish people?
Does it punish people?
Why did it punish?
Maybe.
Why do you call it punish?
That's just the name of it.
Do you call it? Does it punish people?
It might punish chat. Oh, this is gonna be a bad floor, isn't it? Yeah, this is gonna be bad. So we could really use stun or something here. Hey, bud. What's up?
How does that camera watch us?
How's the camera watch us?
From there?
No, the camera's actually right there.
Oh, but how does it watch us? If I touch it, it would be.
Yeah, you don't want to touch it. Oh, because I don't want it to get broken.
How did you put it there?
How did I put it there? It's just hanging on the edge of it.
How did you get to those?
2 monitors?
Go to the 2 screen.
2 screens? Well, that just costs money.
Did you?
Everything costs money.
How did you get free computers?
I don't know if we take Thrill of Battle or if we take... that's not working right now, bud. Or if we take Valor. I think we have to take Valor. I think Thrill of Battle, we don't need it.
Yeah.
We'll take Valor. You're getting down. Your bum's getting sore from sitting on my knee. All right,
No,
there you go, bud. I'll be up soon, okay? Oh, I'll have to check out your alarm clock. Very important. Very important. The smallest changes are a big deal to a kid. The huge deal. We will be buying tanks as well throughout, but we're not rolling. The idea here is we're not gonna be rolling for troops a ton. All right, there we go, guys. There we go. What? 2 of them? Okay, that's bad. This is bad. 2 of these guys is bad news. There goes a troop, just like that. What the hell? I hate that ability. Just like that, we lose a troop. Well, I guess we take that. He's replaceable at least, but that's that ability is frustrating. Yeah, they're my least favorite enemy in all of PvE. By far, my least favorite. I guess we'll go more in here. Maybe put a little in here. I got way more on here than I want. That sucks. But that's just the way she goes. So we know that that's what's going to be in here too. It's going to be another really bad fight for us. Not because they're super strong. It's what they do after the fight that wrecks you. Is it going to be 3 of them? It is. Are you kidding me? It's magic damage. So basically you have to have your magic resistance up. We don't want that stuff. I can replace a $9 troop. Dice could be okay. Take the dice. That tilted me, though. I admit it. I'm not happy that I lost that troop. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's all of them. Okay. You hate the enemies with the thorns? They can be a pain. So the enemies with the thorns are the reason, are what made my, they made my cultist runs suck that I was trying to do. They just kind of like get on top of you too fast, and yeah. The tentacles just feel a lot worse than they used to be. There we go. Am I in a hurry to get them back? Not really. I don't want to spend tokens just to get back a low tier guy. We are gonna have a hard time in this fight too, though. We're gonna have a hard time in this fight. I think I might actually bring out this big shooter. What's the harm, right? Is there any harm in me bringing him out at this point? I don't think so. If anything, it might just help me a bit. As long as you have your magic resistance up, like your magic defense up, you'll be fine in most of these fights later on. Having said that, I don't have anything that's healing him, so maybe that is a mistake. Yeah, it was probably a mistake. I don't have anything that's going to heal him yet. Ideally, we get vampirism and stuff, so that might have been a mistake too. We have these buttons, though. I just didn't want to roll for a low-tier trickster. That's kind of gross. Yeah, like I really don't want to roll for that. This is going to be the Death Knight, I'm assuming. It should be him. More health. Yeah, maybe we go more health. Yep, we shredded them. All right. Ooh. Do we take that? Do I need that? Or I'm going to take the res. I'm going to take the res, actually. The res, I don't think we're going to lose any fights. But I could see me maybe losing a troop like happened there. But those guys are, in my opinion, the flamethrower dudes are the worst enemy to fight now. Oh, crap. What option do I want? I always forget. Do I want graveyard? Or do I take that and you get like pieces that you can sell, right? I think that's probably the way to go. I always forget. I always forget the answers on this one. I know that if I go graveyard then break the cycle, I get XP. Let's go, yeah, let's go with battlefield and then the graveyard. Right? Or whatever. Battlefield. Wait, play graveyard. That's what we'll do. We'll do this, I think. No, this. And then look graveyard. Yeah, there. 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 We do that. And we get tokens for it. This is, ooh, a whopping like 1 or 2 tokens. 2. Worth it to me. Still not there. But we have a res, so I'm not overly worried about it. Do I do this and just get it over with? Do it. I think we're gonna be fine here. There's gonna be 5 thorny dudes. This guy might be in trouble, actually. Oh, no. He's gonna take so much damage. He's gonna take so much damage. If he dies, then I'll just resurrect him, though. Oh, it's only 3? Okay, that's fine. I don't want to spend on healing in rooms. I don't want to, if I can avoid it. No. No. Damn it. Do it. All right, that's as far as I'm going. Hey, look at that. Last chance on the shooters. Hell yeah. Get him, team. I have healing buttons and I've got res, so I discovered they won't cast their ability if you have the no knockback mutation. Who's that? The Tricksters? Ooh. Or, oh, you mean the thorny guys won't cast their thing? Like they won't knock you back? They just stand there and bite at you? Is that what you mean? The teardrop guys? The teleport? Oh, those guys. Yeah, they can't grab you and toss you through their tummies. They can't get their hands on you, man. Thanks a lot, everybody. Again, I know I thank you guys frequently through the streams, but I seriously appreciate the support. Yeah, see, like, we don't need this. This is not helping us. We need what we need the good stuff. We're here specifically for the good stuff. That's not the good stuff. This is nothing good. We're not buying another reroll, though. We're not doing it. It's fine. Whatever. I'm willing to waste mutations in the effort to get the really good ones. Two cleanse on a row in the wrong class. Yeah, it's gonna happen, right? Like that's the thing. We don't need that. There's another cleanse. Bash. I mean, it could help. It could help on like the cabbages. That's not what I'm looking for. Come on. Come on. This could actually be good. At this stage, I'd save a little bit of money. Cabbages. I hate the cabbages too. Send it. Okay, fine. We'll take it. Whatever. Now we have to take that. At least it wasn't a complete throwaway. It's something that will benefit us. It's just going to make it so that our guy's like completely impossible to kill. Our tricksters should be immortal at this point. You can have this. And if we play our cards right, this guy's not going to take much damage the rest of the way. We'll be okay. Who knows? Maybe today I'll do a double stream. Maybe I'll stream again tonight. It's early. Yeah, we'll buy this. Do I need it on the field right now? I don't know if I really do. Ah, screw it. We'll put it out there. Tanks are also something I need to buy. I need to have some tanks. We haven't gotten the tank mutations, but we do have the taunt. I could just buy them to have them. Since they're there, we'll buy them. That's something that I haven't really mentioned in a guide either. That I should do another tip guide. I know people have made suggestions for other videos too, like a achievement guide and stuff like that. But another tip guide, like there's all kinds of like knowledge you can drop in this game, and that's one of those things. Like when you get onto like these levels beyond like floor 5, and you're starting to like really take advantage of your interest. If you know exactly what you need in your build, like say you need tanks or you need whatever, and they start coming up in the shop, just buy them, right? Just buy them, because then you're not spending money on rerolls later to get what you need. And that makes a huge difference, right? Because sometimes anybody that's played this game knows that sometimes they end up rolling like 10 times to get one specific troop. And that troop is not worth the money you spent rerolling to get them. We're gonna just have to pass on that, I think, for now. I want to keep this. I want to keep these heals for this guy, just in case. Yeah. I mean, this guy's gonna heal himself eventually. Let's go in. Rob it. 30 more tokens. Yeah, so I really don't want to spend time rolling on this, right? I don't want to go crazy rolling for specific items until I get, unless I get to floor 11, then I need troops, then I will. The hope is that you end up getting a lot of what you need before that point. Let's go. I feel like the thrower one might be okay. It can toss you into like an area that maybe you haven't explored yet, so let's do that. Right? Yeah, because there's nothing there that we need. Yeah. 2 cabbages, probably. We have the res. We do. We do not have anything that's going to stun them, though, so that's a problem. Not cabbages. Beautiful. I always get screwed up with that because they added another floor to the game, so I always think that this floor is always going to be cabbages, and it's not. At one time, it was just 11 floors. We have not gotten good mutations so far. Like for our shooters, not looking good. Most dexterous is a must-have. I kind of expect most dexterous to get nerfed very soon. I think most people are saying that it's a little bit overpowered. We could take that. Do I plan on taking all the shooters? Probably. Probably do want to take all the shooters. No. Where's my shooter mutations game? Fine. Fine, we'll take it. A little bit more damage. Not what we're looking for, though. Nothing here that we need. I don't trust myself fighting in the red here. So... do that. Where did that guy? Nothing there that we need. The hard part with like a stream of this game is that it took me like an hour to get going because of the RNG, right? So I apologize that we haven't gotten more runs in. I was really hoping that I'd have a good start and we'd be able to get like multiple, like 2 or 3 runs in. That's what I was hoping to do. RNG had other plans. Still not giving us anything that we want. Got lots of tokens. Lots of tokens. So that's a sign that we're doing pretty good here, that we haven't had to spend. Spread out. 50 bonus health on shooters, take it. Hell yeah. We'll take that. It's there, sure. Who do be calling me? My daughter's calling me. Getting harassed by my kid. Calling me on the phone. She's like next to me, calling me on the phone. 3 cabbages. Oh boy, this could be bad. Good thing we have a res, because this could be really bad. This guy's gonna get chomped on. Okay, they're chewing on the zombie. So far, so good. Zombie's doing its job. So we're good. The zombie's taking on everything. We'll back those guys up a little bit and let the zombie actually get chewed on. Take that. Oh, we're gonna have to eat before we'll leave that there. Zombie saving us there. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go here. Don't chew on anybody but the zombie. Nice. That used to kind of be the way to do it, actually. It was like you get the zombie and let the zombie go in and get chomped on. Herculean power is a huge one. You want that. We do not have cleanse. We do not have res. What are you giggling about? It'll make my stream better. Oh man, you're a funny girl.
Are they laughing?
Yep. This could be really good to have.
This is not even a...
We got cleanse. You're a silly girl. It's really loud in my ear, buddy.
It is loud.
We got cleanse there, guys. We got cleanse. If you weren't paying attention and you were paying attention to what my kid was doing, we got cleanse, which is a big deal. Now, if we could get cleanse on tanks, we might be okay. No. No. This is fine. We'll take this. Panic eating's fine. Panic eating is fine. Wow, we have 610 tokens. Things are going pretty good, I'd say, though. Like, as far as the overall build feels really strong because we haven't had to spend any tokens, right? Usually I'd be like panicking at this point, trying to like make it work. So this is good. This is good, guys. This is good. This feels good. We just aren't getting any luck here on the shops. And I probably should actually upgrade this. Yeah, I should probably spend the 15 there, now that I think of it. I probably should have done that earlier. That's a mistake. That's a mistake not having that maxed out. I wasn't thinking. I should have had that maxed. So that we had a higher chance of getting the tier 5s. It'll be fine. We're doing the throwers. I better take food because I don't know where it's gonna toss me. Repair your device. Fortunately, I didn't find this when I wanted to. Oh, nice. It just tossed me like right next to it. That's actually perfect. I don't have to walk super far to get back. Tokens. Let's go here. There we go. I'm really actually curious to see how this is going to go for us, guys. This could be decent. This could be decent. We're getting there. Things are slow. The builds are slowly starting to come together here. And we're on floor 10, so we're going to be, like, wiping things out like crazy here. Kind of tempting to actually take the beak. At this stage. Do I want to take the beak? We're not likely to take a ton of damage here from here on out. Taking the beak. Taking the beak. Let's buy some troops. Beast again? Really? I think this event is literally just like you get the ranged attack. Yeah, you don't want to lose HP on anything. Yeah. Yeah. I always worry that I'm missing something on that one. All right, so let's buy some troops. Do that. I don't need these guys out early. I don't know if I really want to have them high level, high tier. What the benefit is. Maybe there is a benefit to having them out. We'll see. Tanks, kind of the same idea. I don't know really if I want to put my tanks out on this floor. I might. We're missing a bunch of tank mutations. We don't have Right in the Heart. Like, that's the main one. Yeah, we'll just see what we get here. See what we get. I'm gonna pass on that. We have that. We need some decent RNG. I always think that it could be tempting to grab some of these guys for buffs. Just to see how it goes. Buy that. We're not getting many tier 5s that I want here. Holy. Buy that. There. Now we got all the guns. We've got all the guns. Got 4 of the tanks. Where's my tier 5 guns? None? We're not getting any? The game just says no? We've got tanks. We've got 5 tanks. right? I know you can control click, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about me. We got some tanks. I'll put them out. Screw it. Give me some shooters. Give me some big guns. Where the heck are the big guns, man? You could do this. They haven't come up yet, but with the odds, I would rather do that early. I wouldn't recommend doing it at this stage. I'd rather do it early if you're going to go in on that. That's my take anyway. Hey, now we're talking. I'll buy another one of these. Don't mind if I do. See if we can get some more good guns. Do we do it? Do we take more tanks? Or do we take more big guns? That's tempting. Like, the temptation is to grab... Hey, what's going on, Drunk Manus? How you doing? The temptation is just to grab a bunch of these, since it's giving it to me. I haven't taken many tank mutations, though. You know what? No, we'll just go on the shooters. We'll just go with the shooters. Fine. We're gonna pass. We're not gonna go crazy with the tanks. I'm not gonna do it. Unless they come up for sale now. But we're gonna do this. Boop, boop. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Even more, please. It's on sale. It's on sale. How can't you take it? So many tanks. Often tanks. How can't you take it? It's on sale. I'm not getting any of these on sale, though. I'm not getting good luck with my sales, man. And big guns. For the record, I have no idea, like, really how this is gonna go, guys. I'm just kind of winging it now at this point. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes when we get going here. Do I want to put these out? You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. I don't really know if I should. You could make an argument that you should just wait to throw them out later, but let's level them up anyway. Just to save money on food, right? Like, I mean, like, I don't know. You could just dump them out at the end. Is that enough? Am I satisfied with that? I think I am. And a bird. Give me my Vera the Beak. Satisfied? I think I'm happy for now. We'll see how this goes. It's a decent amount of shooters. The only thing is I would like to get right in the heart, and then just some more stuff on here would be nice. If I can get cleanse on my tanks, then I can pick silence up. Well, I'm fine with that. I can run silence. I would be fine doing that. We'll see what happens. I think we're gonna be fine. I think we're fine. We don't have fear, and fear is like a massive one to have for your shooters. If you're planning on running a shooter build, it seems to be like kind of the way to go, or intimidation, I guess is what it's really called. There's right in the heart. Okay, we'll take that. Yeah, like we've gotten some decent luck. It's funny because I put in on rerolls and I haven't really needed them that much, really. But I would like. So of course, there's always more that you want, right? You know the deal. There's always more. There's always more mutations that you want to get. Because I'm greedy, right? I'm greedy. Even that's tempting. If we're taunting, it's tempting. But there's shooter mutations that I want. You're not on the list. You don't make the cut. Oh, you're just a pile of bait. Bummer. Fine, we'll take that. Can't win them all. So we're doing like the opposite kind of thing where like some of my runs I like to do the max shop now. Now I'm kind of like this. Do like we thought we'd do a wide selection run. It can work. Oh, we didn't get a teleporter down here. That's a bummer. It's probably gonna end up landing me very close to where my previous run was anyway. Vamp? We'll take Vamp. Ooh, that's close. That's tight. I still think I need Intimidation, though. Without Intimidation, I don't think I get past some of these other builds. I really don't. We go here, then we teleport here, we grab some food, and we walk out on our merry way. I think what I'll do, guys, I'll wait to do another, like, full walkthrough video. I did a few this season. I'll wait to do maybe a cultist class walkthrough, maybe an egghead walkthrough on the next season. I'm hoping for some changes. This season, it's just been really, really hard with the balance in things. It's hard to do anything other than like throwers with tricksters or just straight up shooters. You can do it and you can have some success if you have good matchups, but realistically, it's not going to be they're not going to have as good a showing as some of these other classes. Actually, speaking of which, I've had arguments with people about what the meta means in a game. And so I've said before, I've said that T5 shooters are still the meta, and I stand by that. But I've had people say, no. Because this build here, a thrower build, was #1 for like almost 2 weeks straight, but it was the only run this player had done the whole season. The second they got knocked out of the top, though, now look, they're starting to fall, right? They're starting to fall, and that just says to me it's shooters, right? It's shooters, and it's pretty hard to argue with the shooters, just how strong they are, how easy it is. To me, it's never about who's sitting at the top. It's about what is the most common and easiest. What's the thing you see like all the time? And that to me is the shooter builds are. I think at one point it might even be more now. At one point, the top 12, 7 of the top 12 teams were. I think 7 of the top 12 were shooters. Who's dying? You son of a... I have a res button though. Can I reset that with the res button? Take that, you stupid V. Ha! You will not take my tank, not today. Not today. We need this. Kind of the standard. We haven't invested a lot in upgrades, so that's my concern here. Is I've spent a lot on troops. We have not spent a lot on upgrades. Yet. But realistically, we only need to get into, like, we want to try and max this. We want to try and max this. Mostly this and this, though. Can't believe that actually worked out. I was concerned about getting the V event. I have a few people with a V in their name. You have these guys. Get in the pit. Get in the pit. Do I think I'm gonna find another food room? Let's gamble. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to find a food room. I can just buy a troop. It'll be fine. All right, give us something good. This I don't know. I don't know if this is worth having. I mean, it's probably not gonna hurt me. I don't know how good it is for me. That's my only issue, is I just don't know. I feel like it's not a bad mutation. It's a pretty good mutation. I just don't know exactly like where it's gonna line up for me, but I'm gonna take it. I don't think it's gonna hurt. There's all the food rooms. We'll maybe fiddle around a bit with our setup here once we get into the after the boss fight. We'll change the way we're kind of set up a little bit. Again, I to my own detriment in this game have not put much effort into positioning. My one thing that I really should actually pay more attention to. You can get away with it on the lower leagues, but once you're, or even in lower GM, you can definitely get away with not worrying about your positioning at all. But once you're into, like, if you're trying to, like, compete in, like, even, like, the top 20 in GM, you're probably losing sometimes because of bad positioning. No. This thing is, like, the most common mutation, and it's so bad. Do I take that just for the damage? Do I high roll, hoping for, like, res? Let's high roll. Go for it. Swing for the fence. Fine. I'll take it. Fine. 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 Twist my arm. The game insists that we take that mutation. I think we're going to be in pretty good shape for the amount of tokens we have left to upgrade everything. Do I have everything I want? Not really. Do I want that? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just roll for a shooter mutation at this point. Not you. Not that one. This could be, there could be worse mutations than this. It's our last one. You know what? Fine. I'm gonna take it. Take the bonus armor. We got, what, 7 tanks? They'll toss out a little bit of armor for us. Could be worse. Let's go this way. If we get lucky and they throw it onto the right troops, we'll be laughing. I think no matter what, we're gonna have an okay finish, but you never know. You never know. I have no idea what the matchups are either, guys. Not a clue going into this. I have no idea what we're gonna be up against. Let's go here, teleport, grab some food, and then I have to figure out the math on my food to make sure that we take advantage of as much as possible. We want to be in the green. I'm pretty sure I want to be in the green on this one. I'll worry about making these work after, I think. So, we need a nice 60 food right now. That'll do. We'll worry about getting the food for panic eating. We'll worry about getting that after we beat Despot. Here we go. It took us a while to get here, but we did. Did not get perfect mutations. We didn't get fear, and I feel like because we don't have that, I think that's probably going to be the end of us. Because we don't have that. We're just going to get absolutely demolished by that. We could put into tolerance to try and protect us from that. So that's something we could do. And we might do that. We might put into the tolerance. We want to do this first right out of the gate. I want to make sure that we have enough food to feed half of our troops. So we need 15 food to cover that, so we get that nice little buff when half of our team dies. Is that enough? That's more than enough, isn't it? Maybe one too many? Maybe. Oh no, that's right. That's the right amount. So now we've covered. We have enough food to eat. Take advantage of panic eating when half of our team dies. Now we're going to spend on upgrades. This is the tricky part. I'm tempted to go into here and give us a little bit more tolerance. It is super expensive, though. I honestly think tolerance is maybe too expensive, but that might have been... It might be priced that way because of previous GM seasons. I don't know. Definitely going to... Actually, do we need this? Do I need to go dice? Do I need to go dice? I mean, the crits. There is that. I think it's just crits. Really? I only have crits on there. Is it worth it to invest heavily in dice? I think it's better to go heavy here. I mean, of course you want crits, but I mean, that's literally the only thing that I have that's over here that's affecting that. So maybe we don't worry as much about that. We make sure that we max out our cooldown. We're going to want to put some in here. Maybe a little bit more in mana. We'll see. We'll see. We don't have res, so we don't have to worry. I'm just thinking about this plus max cooldowns. Let's get this out of the way. Play it safe there. But this is tricky. I don't think I need... Maybe I go tolerance over dice a little bit. I think we do. I think we're going to end up going a little bit more in tolerance to try and protect ourselves a bit from people that have intimidation and things like that. The cooldowns is a must. Max cooldown? Yeah, we better do it. We'll go max cooldown. I don't think I'm gonna go heavy like I don't think I'm gonna put anything else on the dice. I don't have anything that's going on there other than crits. So I think I'm gonna try for this instead. This might blow up in my face, but I honestly don't know. Got 140 mana. That uses 40 right out of the gate. This uses 40. This uses 10. So we're up to almost 100 mana right there, not including our volley. Do I want to go here and boost that, or do this? This is probably better. We'll do that. Go for the mana regen. That leaves us with 5 tokens, which means we get the bonus from the Riffraff Fury. A little bit of extra damage. That's what we're gonna go in with. I'm not crazy about the mutations when I look at it. I'm just like, eh. But it's mostly because I'm missing intimidation. Let's move these guys around a tiny bit. I'm not gonna like science this out or anything, but I can put one of these guys like in the very back for fun. Do I want the tanks in the back? I don't know. Everybody's just shooting volleys anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. It's kind of irrelevant in a way. Do it like that. I have no idea what the proper setup is going to be here, so we'll just kind of mess around a bit. I put this guy back here. Hopefully he survives a bit longer, and he'll take advantage of his armor buff. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, let's go for it. We also don't have Valor either. Or we do have Valor. I take it back. You want me to highlight the tanks? What do you want me to highlight? What do you want, Sad Noise? I'm gonna move this guy back. Coffin tank? Oh, you want to see the ability? Or just like their stats? Their special ability is Ghost Armor. Every enemy death increases armor by 10. That's their special ability. Go like that. Sure. This is how we're going to run it. Let's go in and see what we do. I think we're probably going to get toasted here real quick. Yeah, no worries. No idea what the matchups are. Not a clue. Shooters with tricksters. Okay. What's our mana looking like? Not bad. We're holding up okay. So we won the first one. Fireball. Another shooter build. That's why I say it's the meta. It's just like shooters everywhere. I don't think we win the next fight against this guy. This guy's a real... He's a piece of crap. he's not good. Not a good guy. I had pretty decent mutations on there. I don't expect this to go well. Oh, it's close. It's close. We beat myself. I beat myself. Daemon showing off their trophy cabinet. Throwers. Aren't you just a dirtbag for doing that? What a dirty dirtbag for doing throwers. Against my shooters. Oh my goodness, it's my first time in the top 10 this season. I think this is my first top 10 this season. Present Tom wins. Oh, look at this. The armor is going to be insane on those guys. Hey! Hey, Mom, look at me. Look at me, Mom. I'm going to call my mom right now. Mom, I'm in top 3. The awesome fool. He's got intimidation, so that's a problem. I mean, it's hard. It's hard because we don't have intimidation. I figure I'm surprised we made it as far as we did without it. Top 3, yep. And we didn't have the best mutations. Oddly enough, none of these guys seem to have resurrection. We haven't fought like anybody with res, eh? Okay, there we go. That's where we're landing. Top 3. Not bad, guys. That's my best run actually of the season. So there you go. No, we no first place today. We're close though. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I will take that. That's a good run. And I don't think it was the best. I think we could have definitely done better. Like, I mean, there's more mutations out there for sure, right? Like, so that shows they're doing like the high roll chance, like giving yourself more rolls to try and like get the good mutations helps, right? It does help. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. We did pretty good. That was my best run of the season. I'm gonna call it a stream because this has gone longer than I expected to because I like to talk and it took a while to get things off the ground. Thanks a lot, everybody that came through. Really appreciate all the support you guys have given me. I'll have another video out tonight. Probably Shotgun King. We'll see what happens. All right, thank you again. Appreciate it. Thanks to all the new subscribers too for hitting the button, and I will catch you on the next one, guys. Have a fantastic week.